Hey you guys, my name is Christina and thank you so much for joining me here today. Today I'm going to be taking you through a full body intermediate reformer workout. We'll be starting off with some classical Pilates exercises such as our footwork, hundreds, and arms and straps. And from there we'll get into our challenging full body flow. So are you guys ready? Let's do this, let's get started. But actually before we get started, you're going to want to set up your box. So I have mine set up here. Your box is the only prop that you're gonna need for this class. So I have my box here on the right side of my reformer if you're facing the foot bar. So it's right here down on the floor, right next to the carriage. And once you have that set up, make sure you have your springs for footwork. So I have 4 springs on. I have 2 reds, a blue, and a yellow on my balanced body reformer. So that is 2 mediums, a light, and an extra light. Take whatever resistance that you prefer for your footwork. And once you're ready with that, then let's get started here. So let's lie down on our carriage. We'll start with all 10 toes on the foot bar in our Pilates V, so heels are together. All 10 toes are on the foot bar. We're just gonna lie down. Before we move at all, I want you to place your hands over your rib cage. We're gonna just focus on breathing here. Let's take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. As you inhale, I want you to think about expanding your ribs 360 degrees. And as you exhale, think about getting rid of all the old air in your lungs. Take that nice inhale. Exhale, getting rid of all the air in your lungs. Inhale, fill up the sides of your ribs, your back, your belly here. And exhale, let it all go for a few more breaths just like that. Nice deep breaths. And now we'll get started here. Take your inhale, slide the carriage on out. Exhale, bend your knees, bring the carriage in. Inhale, slide the carriage out. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the carriage in. Engaging the abs, try to connect with your core here. Footwork, we want to try to connect with our core here in the beginning of class. So footwork is not a leg exercise. We're not trying to push the carriage out as hard as we can. If anything, we want to try to stay as light in our feet as we can and try to initiate this movement with your core. Belly button falling gently down towards your spine. Let's do 2. And 1. Bend your knees, bring the carriage on in. Let's come on to our arches of our feet, feet together, knees together. Wrap your feet over the foot bar, and from there, inhale, slide the carriage out. Exhale, bend your knees, bring the carriage in. Inhale, slide it out. Exhale, bend your knees, bring the carriage in. Perfect. It's great to find that core connection here in the beginning of class, so our core is nice and active for all the upcoming exercises here in class, and that will help us a lot with keeping great form and preventing any injuries. So we're really using our mind-muscle connection to connect with our core. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Bring the carriage on in. Let's now come onto our heels. Heels out wide on the foot bar. And from there, take that inhale, slide the carriage out. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the carriage in. Your tailbone is staying heavy down on the carriage. Some people have a tendency to want to tuck their hips as they slide the carriage in and out. I encourage you not to do so. I want you to press your tailbone down gently onto the carriage to prevent any tucking. We're having a nice neutral spine, a neutral pelvis here. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Bring the carriage in, or coming onto our toes in parallel, feet together, knees together, slide the carriage out. Legs stay straight here for a tendon stretch. You're just lowering the heels underneath the foot bar, lifting the heels up high. Lowering the heels, lift the heels. Your knees are pointing straight up to the ceiling. Try not to knock them in as you lower the heels underneath. We're giving a little stretch to the calves as well as working the feet and ankles. Let's do 2 and 1. Bring the carriage on in. I'm going to roll up here, so extending my legs underneath the foot bar. I'm reaching my hands up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, tugging my chin, coming up, upper back, middle back, lower back comes off the carriage. And then here we are. Let's get into a spring change. So for my spring change, I'm going to do 1 red, 1 yellow. So that is a medium and an extra light. And from there, I'm going to roll down, scooping the belly, lower back, middle back, upper back, coming down here, and I'm grabbing my straps. You can do short loops or long loops. Short will be a little bit more resistance. And from here, you're going to take your arms above your shoulders, scooping the belly, bring the knees to tabletop, and then we'll just start with a reach and pull. We're going to bring our hands down towards the carriage. Inhale, take them back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take them right back down. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, take the arms down. Just like that, belly button is falling gently down towards your spine. Crown of your head is reaching away from your tailbone. Your tailbone stays heavy here. And on your next reach and pull, I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the carriage here. Hold. From here, we'll get straight into our hundreds, pumping the arms. Here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really keep your hands reaching towards the foot bar. The carriage isn't moving here. Core is nice and engaged. Nice wide collarbone. If you want to add an extra challenge, extend your legs out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you lift your head, neck, and shoulders a little bit more? Yes, you can. Pull the stomach in, maybe even lower the legs more for an added challenge. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing job. Bring the knees in. Let's have our arms come out wide. I get into a nice reset. We'll stack the knees to your right. Look to the left. Looking to the opposite side of your knees. Nice deep breaths. And then we'll switch. Knees will come to the left, looking over to the right. And now we'll get into some arms and straps. So take your hands right back above your shoulders. Knees come back into tabletop. Core is engaged. And we're just going to take our arms out to the side, down toward their hips, and right back up. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands towards the hips. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the side and down towards your hips. Shoulders down away from the ears. And let's reverse direction here. Nice deep breath, still working on our 360-degree deep breaths. Last one this direction. Now let's keep our elbows hovered over the carriage or down on the carriage. From there, we're just going to bend the elbows and then exhale, press them down. Inhale, bend your arms. Exhale, press. This is your tricep press. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now, back to your hands over your shoulders. We're gonna add on a chest lift and leg extension. So when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the carriage. Legs extend up to 45 degrees. Then bend the knees in, head, neck, and shoulders come down. Inhale, take everything up and out. Inhale, bring everything back down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, press. Let's do about 4 more of these. 4, and try not to use momentum here. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Now we're gonna crisscross the legs, crisscross. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees in, head, neck and shoulders come down. Now we'll take it right back to our reach and pull, just keeping the head down, keeping the knees in tabletop, and then get right back into your reach and pull. We're gonna get back into our head lift, chest lift, and leg extensions in 3, 2, and 1. Head, neck, and shoulders come off the carriage, extend the legs out, bring everything back down. Let's do 4 more just like that. 4. You can do it, yes you can. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, hold. Almost done with your warm up. Flex the feet, the legs come down, point your toes, legs come up. Yes, lower the legs, lift the legs, flex the feet as you bring them down, point your toes as you lift them up. Can you lift your head, neck, and shoulders even more? Almost done. With this warm up. 1 more here. And then bend your knees in, lower it down, dock the carriage. Let's extend our arms out nice and wide for that nice little spine twist here. Bring the knees to the left, to the right, look to the left. Let the heart rate come down a little bit here. And now we'll switch, knees come to the left, look onto the right. All right, that was your warm up. You can roll up with me here, or you can get up whichever way you want. And that roll up is a lot harder after you've done all those abs. Okay, let me just fix my hair real quick. All right, so now we're going to move on to our legs, done with our warm up. So we're gonna have 1 blue spring, so that's 1 light spring. Take your spring change. All right. And once you have that 1 light spring, or on my bounce body, that is a blue spring, we'll have our left foot on the floor. Your right foot will be pressed up against the shoulder rest. And from there, you're gonna meet me in a low lunge. When you're ready, you're just gonna press up slowly from your left leg and then resist your left leg as you come down. So we come up, we press, nice and slow, and then we come down nice and slow. As you see, I have a hinge in my hips here that will help me protect my low back. Because if I'm up here, my abs are all stretched out and it's really hard to get any abdominal engagement. So I keep that hinge so I can keep my abs engaged, which will help protect my low back. So keep focusing your mind-muscle connection on your left glute. That is our goal here in this lunge. We want to activate and fire up our left glute. Let's hold it down here. Now you're just going to bend your back knee in and out. So the spring is light, so we're not really trying to work our back leg as much as we are to add some movement so that our left glute has to work even more to keep us stabilized as we press that carriage in and out. Whew. Let's do 2 and 1. Hold it here. Next variation, we're taking our front heel, we're lifting it up, we're lowering it back down. Front heel lifts, front heel lowers. It's a lift and lower. You have 3, 2 and 1. Heel stays down. Now we're coming in our low lunge, and let's press it right back up to full range, nice and slow. Coming down slow for 3, slow 2 and 1. Press it back up for 4, 3, 2 and 1. Down slow, slow, yes, resist, and it's up for 3, 2 and 1. Whew. Whew, getting warm in here. We're holding it down halfway. Now time for our bend and press. It's a bend and press, in and out. I hope that left leg, that left glute is on fire right now. Yes, you can. 2 and 1, hold it out. Back to our heel lifts. Front heel lifts, front heel lowers. It's a lift and lower for 4. You got it. 3, 2 and 1. Keep the heel down or reach your hands out in front of you here. Just hold. This is just a 5-second hold. Come down 1 more inch lower. Yes, you can. Maybe even 1 more inch in. 2 and 1 and come out. Whew. Shake out your leg. I hope your left glute, your left leg is feeling nice and active here. So let's take our foot bar to the high position. Foot bar comes into the high position, and I'm adding on a medium spring. So right now I have 1 medium, 1 light spring. So that is a red and a blue. And now I'll lie down on my carriage. And then we'll start with a bridge. So from here, you're just going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the hips, articulating the spine off the carriage, lifting the hips up. And then taking it right back down, coming down mid back, lower back, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up. And then inhale, roll back down. On this next one, we're gonna keep the hips lifted. Now lift your right foot up straight. And then from there, as you slide the carriage out, you're gonna bring your free leg towards you, and as you pull the carriage in, you're gonna bring the free leg down. Keep going just like that. If this is too much from a modification, you can always give me a figure 4, and also you're always more than welcome to put both feet down on the foot bar if you need. Ideally, you want to be feeling this in your left glute, but if you start feeling it in your hamstring, that's okay. You might just need to have to put on a heavier spring for more assistance. Let's bring it in halfway here. Now little pulses of your hips up, little press and press, up and up. Your hips are squared for 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now lower your free leg down about 45 degrees. Now as we push the carriage out, we're bending the free leg in towards your chest, and as we pull the carriage in, press your leg out straight. Good. Take that bend as you press the carriage out. Extend as you pull the carriage in. Just like that, belly button to spine. Taking our nice deep breaths. Last one here. And we're taking those little pulses towards the ceiling. Carriage is halfway in. Free legs towards the ceiling, little pulses, lift, and the lift. We'll be done with our bridge in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Whew. Yes, I felt that. All right, before we move on, let's just do a nice figure 4. Stretch out the left glute. So cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Stay down here, nice deep breaths. And then let's move on. So we're come off our carriage, and I'm gonna change my springs. I'm gonna change my springs to 1 light spring, 1 extra light. So I'm taking off my medium, adding an extra light. So I have 1 blue, 1 yellow spring. And from there, we're coming onto our box in a kneeling position, tabletop, facing the foot bar. Hands are on the front edge of the box. Left foot is on your shoulder rest, and your knee is lifted off the carriage. When you're ready, brace your abs and just slide the carriage in and out, kicking the carriage out. Let's do about 5 more for a total of 8. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Now your right leg, your right arm reaches out in front of you. Here we go. Let's do 8 more here. Whew. I hope your glute was nice and fired up from the previous exercises, and now we're just gonna blast it out with this pressing move here. Let's do about 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Now your hand, your free hand comes behind your back. Let's go about 8 more. Keep breathing, belly button to spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway in. Feel that shake, little bend, little press right here. Just burn it out, and then we're done with this left leg. For 4, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the carriage on in. You're done with your left leg. Let's do a nice reset here, a nice cat and cow. So in our tabletop position, we're just taking an inhale, dropping our belly, looking up to the sky. Now exhale, round your spine, nose to navel. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. You can move whatever way you want. You can move side to side. Whatever feels good for you. Take 1 more breath here. Okay, moving on. I'm taking off my extra light spring. So now I just have 1 blue spring. Just 1 light spring. And now moving on to arms and abs. For abs, we'll do a snake here, or plank to pike. So left hand is on the front edge of the box. Right hand is on that side of the box. And I'm taking my left foot. It's going on the carriage right in front of the shoulder rest. Opposite foot goes right on top. Engaging the abs. We're going to then lift the knees off. Nice straight legs, and then piking the hips straight up towards the ceiling and slowly resisting the hips down. Piking the hips up and then lowering the hips down. If you need a modification, you can do this with your knees on the carriage, or for extra assistance, you can always add a heavier spring. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Now hold your plank position. From here, we're bending the knees in and extending the legs out. Take your bend, extend. You have 4 more. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. Whew. And let's come down here. Now moving on to our arms, we're starting with our right arm. We're on our box facing the back of your reformer. I'm taking my right hand on the shoulder rest, my left hand stays on the box, still in a tabletop position here. Now we're just going to slide the carriage out, resist the carriage in. Slide it out, bring it on in. Let's do about 5. These are pretty light, but we're gonna do a lot of them, so it's gonna get heavier as we go on. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Extend your left leg straight back, opposite leg, and then now keep going. Added balance challenge. Just bring your belly button to spine. Staying nice and long. Crown of your head is reaching away from your tailbone. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Now we're going, as we bend our elbow in, we're going to round the spine. Knee comes to your nose, and then extend everything out. Round the spine, bring everything in, extend everything out. About 5 more here. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. And then bring the carriage halfway and a little bend, little press to finish this shoulder press here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the carriage in. Now coming onto our carriage, we're grabbing the strap that's on our right. You can do short strap or long strap. Short's gonna be a little bit more resistance. I'll take my long one here. And now hug your right elbow next to your armpit. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And then you're just gonna take your inhale to prepare. Exhale, extend the arm straight back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Perfect. Belly button to spine. If you want to added challenge, you can extend your left leg straight back. I'm going to stay right here. Heating up. Yes, let's do 2. Keep your wrist straight. And 1. And then dock the carriage. Let's turn to the side of your reformer. Now getting into draw the sword. I'm just gonna pull the strap, rotate from the shoulder, and then punch the arm out towards the foot bar. And then start right into that starting position. Inhale, exhale, rotate, and then punch. Just like that. If you want less resistance, you can scoot closer to your shoulder rest. If you want more resistance, you can always scoot closer to the foot bar. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Now keeping the strap in your hand, left elbow comes down on your headrest, setting up for a side plank. Knees are stacked, hips are stacked. From there, lift the hips off the carriage, and we'll take our hand, we'll reach it up to the ceiling right above our shoulder. Take your inhale to the prepare. Exhale, take your hand straight towards your hips. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Whew. Like always, your core is engaged. Your crown of your head is reaching away from your tailbone. You're lifting up and away out of your left armpit. And if you want an added challenge, you can take your top leg, reach it out. And if you want to add some movement into this, bring your right top knee in as you bring your arm down, and extend your leg as you bring your arm back up. Yes, let's do 3 more. You got this. Whew. Breathe through it. 2 and 1. Awesome job. Bring it on in. Let's turn to face the back of the reformer, getting into some center abs here. I want you to choke up on your straps above the hardware, and we'll get into some roll-ups and some roll-downs. So starting here, let's take an inhale, sit up tall to prepare. Exhale, we're tucking the hips, we're rolling down nice and slow. We're coming down lower back, middle back, upper back, pause here. And then inhale, exhale, come right back up. Whew. Inhale, prepare, exhale, tuck the hips, roll on down. Pause, inhale, exhale, come back up. Really scooping the abs here and just keep going here. This exercise is great for strengthening your abdominals and also great for relieving any tension in your low back and bringing mobility back into your spine. If you want more assistance, you can choke up higher on your straps. All right, now single leg teaser. Let's come down and then take your right knee tabletop. Take your inhale to prepare. Exhale, as you roll on up, you lift your right leg and you extend it out straight. And then come back down, bend the knee. Inhale, exhale, as you roll up, extend your leg straight. Let's do one more for a total of 3. Yes, now let's switch. We're gonna do 3 on the other side. Come down, scoop the belly, left knee in tabletop, and as you roll on up, straighten your leg. Whew. We have 1, 2, and last one for a total of 3. Now we're gonna try our full teaser here. If you ever need to modify, you can always go back to your single leg teaser or your roll up and roll down. So let's try it out here. Let's scoop the belly, come down. Knees come to tabletop, inhale to prepare. Exhale as you roll on up, extend the legs out straight. Yes, nice wide collarbone. Hold, hold, hold. And now bend the knees, come down. Inhale. Exhale, take everything up. Scoop the belly, hold, hold, hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. This is our last one. Inhale, yes you can. And exhale, take it up, hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job, you guys. Okay, we're more than halfway done with class. We have our left arm and then our right leg, and then we'll be done. So let's get to it. So I'm starting off in reverse. So I'm gonna start with our side plank. So right elbow is down on my headrest. I'm grabbing the strap that's in front of me. Knees are stacked, hips are stacked. When I'm ready, lifting the knees off the carriage, hand comes up in the sky right above my shoulder. And then from there, inhale, exhale, bring the hand towards the hips. Inhale, bring the hand back up. Exhale, hand comes right back towards the hips. Nice long spine. We're lifting out of our right armpit here. Whew. And now I'm taking my top leg, extending it out. And then I'm adding on a bend and extend of my right, of my top leg. Let's do 4, 3. Don't lose your form, yes you can. 2, and 1. And then let's bring the carriage on in, coming onto a kneeling position, facing the side of your reformer. We're doing those draw the sword, so I'm just pulling the strap, rotating my arm and punching it out to the foot bar. Remember, if you want less resistance, scoot closer to your shoulder rest, and if you want more, just scoot closer to your foot bar. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the carriage in. We have our tricep kickback. So coming onto our 4-point kneeling position. Left elbow is hugged up against your rib cage. Scoop the belly in, and with your wrist straight, you want to press your arm back and bend it right back in. Inhale, exhale, press it back. Inhale, bend it in. Really make sure that your shoulders are down away from your ears, especially your left one here. Let's do 3, 2, and remember, if you want, you can always extend your opposite leg out to make this a little bit harder. And 1. Okay. Whew. Almost done with our arms. So we have 1 more. We have that exercise on the box. So let's grab our box. We'll bring it over to the opposite side. And now I'm coming down, tabletop position on my box, facing the back of the former. The left hand is on that shoulder rest. And then when you're ready, just get right into it. Just slide the carriage in and out. Let's do a total of 8 here. Maybe about 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Right leg go straight back, and then keep going here. Nice long span. Crown of your head is reaching away from your tailbone. Shoulders down away from the ears. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Now we're adding that movement into our spine. So as we bring the carriage in, round your spine, bring your nose to knee, and then press everything out. Inhale to round, exhale to extend. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it halfway in. This is our last few seconds here for this left arm. Yes, you can. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Yes. Now before we get to that quick plank series and our legs, let's take our cat-cow here. Nice reset. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, lower the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale. This is great for bringing mobility in your spine. Moving side to side if you like. And last one. All right, let's set up for our snake, our planks. So hands on the box, right one on the front, left one is on the side. And we're taking right foot on the carriage, take the opposite foot right and over it. And then let's pike it on up and lower it back down. Remember, this is a hinge from your hips, so your spine is neutral the whole time. No rounding of your spine. Just think of hinging from the hips. Your abs are working really hard to keep your spine in neutral. And then hold in your plank position. Let's get into those in and out. In and out. Bend and press. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Whew, bring it on in. How are you guys feeling? We're almost there, home stretch. We just have our right foot left. So now I'm gonna work starting with our lunge and then go through our final exercise. I like starting with our lunge because I feel like the lunge just really helped me activate my glutes. So starting with that lunge, right foot on the floor, left foot is pressed up against the shoulder rest, coming down in that low lunge. I'm gonna take a nice few deep breaths here. Whew. And then I'll press up from my foot as we come up, and then resist as I come down nice and slow. Let's press it up for 3, slow 2, and 1. Come down slow for 3, 2, and 1. Remember, I have that hinge in my hips to keep my core connected, protecting my low back. I want you to just think about using your mind muscle connection to connect with your right glute here. That's your goal here in this lunge. It's just to feel that connection by the end of it. Now hold here. Now bring your back knee in and out. It's a bend and press. Whew. Your front leg is working so hard to stabilize you as you move your back leg in and out. For 3, 2, and 1. Carriage stays still. Now we're bringing the front heel up, lifting it down. Front heel lifts and lowers. It's a lift and lower. Whew, burn out that calf. Yes. For 3. You got it. 2 and 1. Heel stays down. Come in your low lunge. Let's press it up. For 3. Slow 2 and 1. Resist it down. Down. Resist. Resist. Press it up. Let it burn. Here we go. Firing it up. Almost done. Woo, with this class here, we just have these legs. And then hold it down. Scooter kick, bend and press. Bend and press. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're taking a front heel lift and lower. It's a lift and a lower. Glutes on fire. For 3, 2, and 1. Keep your heel down. Now you're coming down low. You're just reaching your hands out in front of you. Can you come 1 inch or pull the belly button in even more? For 3, 2, and 1. Whoo. Bring it on in. Shake it out. I hope that right leg, that right glute is active. Now let's get into our bridge. Add on your medium spring. So I have 1 blue, 1 red, or 1 light, 1 medium. Coming down onto my carriage here. Heels are on the foot bar. Hands down by your side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Roll the hips up. And then roll right back down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, take it back down. Exhale, lift. Inner thighs are engaged, so try not to flare your knees out. Try to keep them about in line with your feet. Now hold your hips up high here. Left leg extends out. Now as you slide the carriage out, bring the free leg towards you, and as you bring it in, bring the leg down. Remember, you can always modify with your figure 4, or you're always more than welcome to put both heels down on the foot bar. Whew. Working our right glute, right leg. Let's do 3, 2, belly button to spine, and 1. Hold it in halfway, and little pulses up towards the ceiling. Little press and press, press. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower the free leg down about 45 degrees. Now as you press the carriage out, bend the opposite knee in. As you pull the carriage in, straighten the leg out. Yes, just like that, you got it. Keeping the spine neutral, try not to tuck the hips. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Bring the free leg up towards the sky. Now little pulses towards the ceiling. Little lift of your hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down nice and slow. Whew. Let's stretch out our right glute here while we catch our breath. So right ankle crosses over your thigh. You guys, we have one more leg exercise left. We got this. Okay, now it's really the home stretch. Let's come on up. And I'm taking off my medium. I'm adding a extra light. So I have one blue, one yellow. So that's a light and an extra light. And then now I'm coming on to my box. And I'm taking my right foot on the shoulder rest. Your knee stays off the carriage the whole time. Scoop the belly in. And when you're ready, just push the carriage out, bend the knee to bring it in. Push and bend. Good. Push and resist. Let's do 5, 4, let's see that power. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Opposite arm reaches out towards you. Keep going here. Keep that solid tabletop position. Hips squared, shoulders squared. Yes, you can. Let's do 5. 4, 3, blast it out. Leg is shaking. 2, and 1. Hold it. That arm comes right behind your back. Let's go, let's go. Keep going. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it halfway. Yes, you can. Let's go. Last few seconds and we're done with our work. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage in, you guys. You did it. Maybe give me a child's pose here. Bring it on in. And then let's just finish with a nice hip flexor stretch. So I'm just gonna take my box away to the side. Left foot on the floor, right foot pressed up against the shoulder rest. I'm dropping my knee down on the carriage. Just let use lunge here, stretch out my right hip flexor. Inhale, I'm taking my right hand towards the sky. Exhale, taking a bend to the left. And switch how opposite arm comes up. Side bend to the right. Inhale, switch sides. And exhale. And switch, inhale. Exhale. All right, let's come down onto the opposite side. Feels so good, right? Now stretching out the left hip flexor. I'm taking an inhale, left hand reaches for the ceiling. Exhale, side bend to the right. And switch, inhale. Exhale. Each side one more time. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, side bend to the left. And bring it on in. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did you like it? Did you not? And what would you like to see more of? And thank you guys again, and have a wonderful day. Bye.